Okay, hi guys. Now I'm gonna be talking about a science slash politics topic, and this was my speech that I presented to an audience. I'm not gonna name it because I want to keep my private life private. So let me read the speech out to you. It's totally me, and this is stuff I like. So hope you enjoy. I'll be drawing while reading it out. So I'd like to thank all of you for coming here. So let's get here and say thanks to all. Okay, so thanks everybody for being here. Just take that out now. I would like to. Bye bye. Okay, so back to the actual speech. So continuing to the topic of my speech, you might have heard of it or you may have not, right? So before I begin, comment down below what do you think it's gonna be. Come on, comment. I'm waiting. Okay, so you may have heard of it or you might have not, but it is leaded gasoline. And think I might pronounce this wrong, but it's like tetrallyl lead, which is used in the leaded gasoline, which makes it leaded gasoline. So it is very harmful for humans and animals and plants, as you might have guessed from the leaded part in leaded gasoline. But it was very good at straw car is very good at the engine combustion. So like this thing, right, making smoke everywhere, like so much smoke. It was really good at keeping that clean. So this would be spewing out lead, but the car would be going much faster, right? And the engines would last much longer, cause that's how stuff works. So this caused an increase in vehicle performance, right? But is it banned yet? It is banned, okay? So thankfully, it was banned, but how it was is kind of surprising. And shows how companies can seem nice but aren't always nice. Okay, so how did it get banned? Well, it was known as 1943 by Randolph Byers. Okay, let's draw him. Randolph Byers. He learned that kids, right? Kids exposed to this stuff were like, they had mental issues, had like depression and stuff like that. Basically, he discovered during his research that kids exposed to lead had many psychological problems, but he was quickly silenced by a lawsuit. Let's just draw that. He was quickly silenced by a lawsuit, threatening him and basically blackmailing him to be quiet. So he got a lawsuit from the company, the gasoline company, that also funded him, which is really ironic. This scientist was hired due to the gas company's fear of getting banned because the U.S. Public Health Service, who had conducted a meeting on TEL, tetrallyl lead, the scientific name for car gas, had come to the conclusion of a several-day investigation on the gas, which was later shortened to 1 day because they said TEL was not their province. According to them, they also banned all sales of gas for a year, which is great but not the best. The gas companies walked out of that investigation unscathed. So like he just what happened? We're totally good. So the company walked out totally good, brand new. Hey guys, we're totally good. We're brand new, and they had a pretty bad rap though. So what they did was they hired a scientist named Robert A. Kehoe. He had helped convince the public that the harmful symptoms of lead weren't bad since lead had an abundance in the earth, in the forest, and the ocean. This, of course, is not true, but at the time he was not challenged for many years. Until another scientist also hired by a lead company stood up. Claire Patterson. Ooh, Claire, man. Ooh. You get a cool person. crazy guy, right? He stood up against the lead companies. So what did he do against the lead companies? He took a grant from the lead companies, which is kind of weird because he was against them, but he discovered the age of the Earth, which made him an expert in tracing trace amounts of lead. Right? So, cool guy. So the scientists wondered what could be supplying lead at this rate into the ocean. Because he had just traveled into the ocean, he had taken a sample from the top of the ocean and the bottom. And at the top, he found a ton of lead, and at the bottom, he found almost none lead. He did many experiments like this in many places. He did lots of experiments finding lots of lead on the surface, but not much lead deep underground. And this showed him that this lead should have come here pretty, like, just recently, like, maybe 2 weeks back, right? So he went like, oh, dude, what? But then he was fired because he was against lead companies. He published a book saying, oh, guys, this is bad, book. Bad stuff, bad, man, bad. So he was silenced, but he wasn't silenced because the companies were like, we will fire you. And he's like, okay, bring it on, boy. And then he saw that the U.S. government health service for people in public, they went like, oh, we'll help you. So he was funded, and he went to North Pole, South Pole, Greenland, everywhere, right? And he collected ice. He saw that prehistorically there was less lead than now. He had a no contamination policy, which made his research even more reliable, and that means that he got a ton of support, right? But where that support was coming from was a really cool guy who was the chairman of the subcommittee for air pollution, Edwin Muskie. In 1966, he had published his findings on lead-related things. The first man to come forth the committee was Robert Kehoe, the advocate for lead companies. He said that, oh, dude, I had so much research. I'm much more experienced than you. Dude, look, there's always tons of lead in the environment. And basically, he said that for, 4 days until the 5th day of the testimony. Claire Patterson arrived 5th day for some random reason. And he wasn't there for the other 4 days. So, obviously, the lead companies were winning. But he came on the 5th day, and then he had a pretty cool battle with the lead companies. And guess how long it lasted? Sure, come on, guess. Let me drop for you. 20 rolling years. Whoa! Why would you do that, dude? You are crazy. 20 years. That's like this dude, right? Gorging down on hamburgers. And then, like, he is like that, right? And then he becomes this. Like, what? How? 1 minute. Let me just. He becomes like. I don't even know. Oh my god. Like, seriously, dude? Okay, how do I 1 minute, yep. Come on. Yep, see, it's like that. Basically, that. Like, dude. You're red. Anyways, let's go back to black. So it's like that. And thank you for listening to my lighted gasoline rant. And hope you liked the video. Let's see if you can hit 1 view and 1 comment and I don't know, 1 dislike and 2 likes. I don't know. I don't know, man. Math. 1 view equals like 2 likes and 1 dislike. 21. I don't know. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.